Contemplations of what I hope this will be. But if I can't trust anybody, what can I do? What if I could be a butterfly? Would you become one too and fly away with me? Ooh. Sometimes you gotta take a chance on love, even when there's no guarantee. There's just a hunch. Contemplations of a dreamer. Contemplations of what I hope this will be. But if I can't trust anybody, what can I do? Say if I can't trust anybody, what can I do? If I can't trust anybody, what can I do? What can I do? Contemplations of a dreamer. Contemplations of what I hope this will be. Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me again. I'm Leisha Nandi. I'm a twin flame who is a singer and songwriter, and I started this channel to help twin flames on this journey heal through music therapy. And in my first video, if you'd had a chance to watch it, I really suggest that if you didn't watch it yet, you should go back and listen to it and watch it, because it really will break down a little bit more about what this channel is going to be about, and also a little bit more about my journey. Each video will have a little bit more details for you about my journey, and we will just grow together as we learn how to cope with this life that we have been blessed to have, and this journey that we have been gifted with, and that we are responsible for becoming the best version of ourselves. So we can do this together as a soul community, and we can grow by sharing our stories, and also by sharing our gifts. And my gift is music, and I wanted to share that with you on this channel. And I would also like to encourage other musicians to reach out and contact me via my email, so that we can start to build a network of people who might just be interested in collaborating and doing other things together, being on this channel. Maybe we can have some sessions, some live sessions. That would be so awesome. I just hope that you guys stumble upon this video in a good time, when we're able to, you know, make some things happen relatively soon. I know I haven't really been doing this very long. It's only been 3 days since my last video, but Spirit was encouraging me to go ahead and start the second one and pick up where I left off, because I want to, I want to contribute. This is my way of contributing. This is my way of helping to heal others as well as myself, because music has really been a big factor in my healing. I have so many different ways that I've been able to use music with my meditation and my just daily life. And it doesn't have to be any type of particular music, but I can meditate or find peace in all kind of music. And I also find messages from my twin flame in my music, in general. And I've written music of my own that is about this twin flame journey, and that's what I'm going to share with you. And today, if you had a chance to, like I said, watch the last video, today I'll be talking about my single called Contemplations. And it is a video that is about coming into love for the first time, really starting to think about having someone in your life. You're basically, in this song is talking about a dreamer who loves to dream about love, but is very shy when it comes to actually committing to it. And so, as you know, in my first video, I spoke about how when I became into contact with when I came into contact with my twin for the first time, I ran at first. And I ran for about a month, and I didn't respond to his text because I was so scared of what this meant and what this connection was. It was very jolting for me. And so I know there are people out there in this twin flame community who are going through the same thing. You might be on the path where you just started to learn who your twin flame is, or maybe you just started to learn that you are a twin flame and you don't know what that really means right now, but yet you're being guided to watch videos about it. You're being guided to research it. And this is where I really encourage you to check out some of the resources that I've been able to use to help me through my journey. And I've listed some of them in the first video under the description. And I'll list them again here. A couple of tarot readers that I really like, as far as I resonate with them, and they tend to be spot on when it comes to this journey and how the collective is shifting energies and moving with your connection with your divine masculine or your divine feminine. So you can definitely get a lot of insight. You can learn more about who you are as a divine masculine or divine feminine. You can learn what this journey is about. Just use these resources. They're very helpful. There's a lot of videos that these two particular readers have put out that I really have used to give me some peace of mind, some clarity, because, you know, on this journey, we tend to think we're crazy at first, and we really don't know how to explain it to anyone else. And for me, I haven't really told anybody except you on this channel here that I'm a twin flame. So, you know, for me, it was important to keep it at the beginning, to keep it to myself until I really understood what it meant, who I am, and until I could relate to others who are on this journey. And so far, honestly speaking, I haven't really met any other twin flame couples in person. I've just been connecting with their energies online, and these tarot readers that I've been listening to that have helped me, because I know that they're also twin flames, and you know, they read for the collective. So if you are a twin flame and you have those gifts, please share them, because you never know who you might help. I don't do tarot cards. I don't have them. I don't have crystals. You know, maybe in the future I will, but for right now, my gift is music, and that's what I use to share my talent, and also that's my healing ability, is to heal through my voice. And so that's what I hope to do with this first song, which is called Contemplations. And you had a chance to listen to it because I posted it with this video in the very beginning, and I hope you enjoyed it. But I want to break down the lyrics to you, and maybe this will help you understand more about your journey, and maybe give you some encouragement to start taking more chances in your journey. Like I said, maybe you're in the beginning stages and you're very shy and you're scared to really talk to your twin, because maybe you don't even really know who they are to you or what they mean to you yet. you're kind of like still in that doubting stage. And it's okay, because we all have to go through that in order to really get a firm foundation on and a grip on what this is. So you're going to be guided by angels. You're going to be guided by your intuition. You're going to be using a lot of mental energy and emotional energy to figure out what this is. You're going to be pushed, so to speak, to find the answers. And that's going to be where you're going to have the most healing going on, because as you seek the answers to who your twin flame is, you're going to heal a lot that's within you at the same time. And it's going to bring up a lot of old wounds that you haven't maybe dealt with yet. And it's going to kind of force you to confront these wounds and to heal before you can really have a good relationship with your twin. That's when what they call a chaser runner stage, when it's really just a matter of you guys both have to heal individually before you can come together as in union. So it's not a bad thing that your twin runs from you. It's actually the perfect time for you to go within and heal your own self. So let's just go ahead and get into the song, Contemplations. Okay, so I wrote this. I actually have the dates on when I wrote this song. It was in July, on July 30th of 2020. And like I told you in the last video, I tend to use beats from other artists who are producers. They produce these musical tracks that I will kind of like meditate on and sing to, try to find lyrics to. And so I'm writing the lyrics to these beautiful melodies that they've created, and then I come up with a song and I sing it over these beats. So I'm giving credit to the producer who made this beat, which his company or his trade name is Telling Beats. So if you want to know more or find out more about his beats, go online. He's on SoundCloud is where I found him first, and I think also Instagram. I think maybe I even saw an ad for him on Instagram, and that's how I've listened to one of his beats and really enjoyed them, and decided to go ahead and lease the ones that I like the most. So he had a really good deal going on, by the way. But so in the beginning of this song, Contemplations, I start off kind of in a dreamy state. The music is so dreamy, and the piano melody is kind of looping itself around, but it's very soothing and calming. And that's what I really love about it, is that it kind of sets it up for the lyrics to be soothing and calming as well. And the first verse says, "The beauty of your soul has mesmerized me." Now, in that first line right there, okay, you're talking about a twin flame, because their soul is actually your soul. You both share a soul. And, I don't get into a lot of the technicalities about what a twin flame is. I hope you've already at least been able to find the answers to that, because I'm just here to help those who already know their twin flames and kind of know what it's about a little bit, go through the journey and find some kind of clarity on their feelings and emotions, because a lot of emotions are intertwined in the music. So, and when we're artists, we tend to take people's emotions and our own emotions that we've experienced on our different journeys that we have, and we tend to use those to kind of portray that into a song, and that way we can express ourselves a little bit better through music than we can through just talking. Because a lot of times, I don't know if you noticed, but a lot of artists are not as great with communication, because they're more introverted, and so they tend to be better at expressing themselves emotionally through music. So the beauty of your soul has mesmerized me, and I don't think you know just what I see. Okay, so right there in that first line, we're talking about someone who has just really captivated your heart to the point where you're just kind of like, wow, this person is so amazing, so beautiful, that you just pause and you just ponder on that. So many hours. You know, sometimes if you know at the beginning of your twin flame stage, you go through that time where, like I said in the last video, is your woo-woo stage. You start to realize that this is a very beautiful person. You don't even know whether or not they really belong to you yet. You kind of are questioning whether they really do belong to you. But something tells you they do. You have a hunch, right? So you kind of ponder on that for hours and hours. You just do. I mean, because honestly, they shake you up in a way where you've never been shaken up before. They wake you up and they kind of get you to start thinking about life in a different way. They start making you reevaluate things about just your awareness of who you are. There's a lot that goes on in that first stage. And so you just start, being infatuated with a lot of the things that you see in this person. But I think it has a lot to do with, the eye contact you have. Now, you may not have even seen this person in real life, in the physical yet. But if you see them online, or if you get a hold of, a picture of them, and you look at their eyes, something about their eyes just really stands out to you and makes you feel connected to them in a way you've never felt connected to anyone else before. So that's why this next line says, "You didn't have to speak or even text me just for me to feel your energy." Now, that's very powerful right there, because as you know, if you're in that beginning stage, you're going to be very shy about reaching out, because you're going to be like, is this real? You're going to be questioning it. You're going to be just overwhelmed at first with a lot of different emotions. And so sometimes those emotions will just come through and hit you all at once, and you just start to feel this strong love for this person. I said infatuation, but really it's love that you're feeling, and you don't know it yet. You think it's infatuation. And so when it says you didn't have to speak or even text me just for me to feel your energy, that is so true. Because the first thing I noticed about my twin was his energy was coming toward me in such a powerful way. I was like, wow, whoa. I'm like, what is this? I was like, okay, stop. Rewind. What's going on here? That's the kind of feelings you get. You just get those energetic vibes from this person. And you start thinking, who is this? Why am I feeling this way towards this person? Because there's a reason, because they share your soul. So you basically are the same person. And so when you're starting to become aware of that, you guys are basically starting to communicate already on an energetic level that is just beyond words. So there's no reason at the beginning to even know or text or speak, because you're going to start feeling. The first thing you're going to do is feel that person. They're going to come straight to the heart. They're going to come right in. They're going to get in, and you don't even know what hit you. So that's just how it is. We just get that initial overwhelming shock. And then we start trying to look for answers. So the chorus of this song is Contemplations of a Dreamer. Contemplations of what I hope this will be. So as you're thinking about this person more and more, you start dreaming and thinking about what it would be like to be with them. And what if this is my person? What if this is my one, So you really do spend a lot of time in that daydream stage. You start hoping that it's true. Maybe this is the one, because this person really is the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. The most beautiful person you've laid your eyes on to you. And so it just really amazes you. So it encourages you to keep pursuing it, because I think that's really why this person becomes the most attractive person you've ever met, because so that you'll pursue it. If you weren't attracted to them, you wouldn't pursue the relationship or the connection. So that's why it's important that you recognize these signs right away and know that they are real. But this next line says, but if I can't trust anybody, what can I do? Said, if I can't trust anybody, what can I do? Okay, so this was my dilemma. I was very doubtful and untrusting of this connection because I just didn't have the answers yet. I didn't even know what a twin flame was when I met my twin, when I met him online. And like I told you guys before, I'm not really in physical contact with him yet. I've only met him online and talked to him on the phone and via text messages. So it was very hard for me to trust that this was real. And so, it's like you're at this limbo stage where you're like, well, what am I going to do if I can't trust this whole thing? If this person is reaching out to me and he has told me that I'm someone to him, that I'm special, that I'm, that I'm his person. And yet I'm like, what? And you just don't believe it at first. You just kind of like, really? Wow. I mean, how? I mean, when did this happen? This person has been looking for you. And that's what you don't realize. This person has been looking for you and you've been looking for them. You just might not have remembered that you were looking for this person. Because for a lot of us, we are born into this life with an awareness that there is a true love out there for us. We grow up on the stories, the fairy tales, the fantasies of love, and we hold them dear to our hearts because we've been through hell. So we've been through probably some of the worst situations of anybody in humanity. A lot of us twin flames have. And so these stories of love, true love, romance, connections that are just on a spiritual, deeper level, we hold on to those strongly because we know in our hearts, deep in our hearts, that there is a truth to this and that there is a love connection somewhere in this lifetime that we can find if we just keep our hearts open for it. But unfortunately, circumstances, trauma, wounds, they will prevent us from opening our hearts up. It will close our hearts for that time period in our childhood after we've been hurt over and over again. And we'll close off our hearts and forget that we really are dreamers. We really are believers in true love. And so this is why we have a hard time trusting at first. This is why we have a hard time opening up to this love at first, because we have to work through all that trauma, all that damage that was caused growing up, and that all those, things that we were taught that we have to unlearn, and about ourselves, about who we are, about, all these different things that I'm at a loss for words as far as what to describe them as, but these conditionings, yes, the conditionings that we've been put through as children to believe certain things. We have to unlearn all of that. And so these things are brought up on this journey. And I love that line because, it's just so real. What if I can't trust anybody, what can I do? Really, you can't do much because you got to learn how to break down that wall and start trusting. And many of us, that's what takes the longest period of time because we're trying to figure out how we can trust someone, but we have to work through our own wounds first. So the next line, second verse, is, what if I could be a butterfly? Would you become one too and fly away with me? Isn't that beautiful? I just love that line. And I think my twin does too because he kind of highlighted it when I shared this song with him for the first time. So that really meant a lot to me because we both believe in butterflies as being a symbol of transformation. And I've always loved butterflies and even caterpillars, because caterpillars are the true soldiers because they have to go through all that hard work just to become a butterfly. So, don't knock your life at all. Don't ever think anything you've gone through is is in vain, because it's not. all those things you went through in your childhood, all those things you went through were for a reason, and they're going to help you to become the best version of yourself, to have more love for others and compassion for others, to be able to help others on the journey, or just in general for to be able to help humanity, because you're going to be able to relate to so many more people because of what you've been through. And that's one thing you probably don't know yet, but you're going to start having such a big heart and a compassion for others when you're meditating, or when you're going in and focusing on your heart chakras, which I really believe that music helps you kind of heal your heart chakras too, if you get to the right um, uh, frequencies. But if you start to heal your heart chakra, you will feel that love that you have inside of yourself for yourself first. You're going to start feeling it for yourself first. And then you're going to start feeling connected to everything around you, all humanity, all living things, all organisms, all microorganisms. You're going to feel connected to nature. You're going to feel connected to Mother Earth, to the universe, the cosmos. You're going to feel connected to it all, because we are all connected. So that is something beautiful, and that is something that you can, start to share your love. I do believe that the twin really does jolt us into healing and awakening our heart chakras. So I felt pains, sharp pains in my chest at the beginning. Those things are actually healing pains. They're growing pains. So don't think, oh, I'm having a heart attack. I mean, if you need to get medical attention, definitely do so if you feel it's serious. But a lot of times these little sharp pains in your chest is your heart chakra being healed, because your crown chakra and your third eye chakras are going to bring up things that you forgot about to heal, so that your heart can heal. And your root chakra and your sacral chakra and solar plexus all need to heal as well. All of them, the throat chakra too. So you're going to find yourself going through these little tests and things like that to help you heal. Excuse me. To help your chakras heal and align, because that is going to help prepare you to be in union with your twin, as well as to be able to give and to be on your mission. Because if you haven't healed all your chakras, you can't help others. If you haven't healed your own self first, you can't be with your twin. So that's just something you have to really, realize early on, is that you're not just here to be in a romantic relationship. You're here to heal yourself so you can be of help and service to others and heal them on their journey. Not just twins, but other people, all humanity. You never know who you're going to run into that needs your love and support. And I know you have people that come up to you and talk to you and start telling you things about their personal life, and you don't even know why, but they just feel something about you. And when your heart chakra expands and opens up, you're going to see that happening a lot more. So that's what transformation is. You're opening yourself up to love. And that's what becoming a butterfly is to me. You're opening yourself up to love, loving yourself more, loving your twin more, loving humanity and Mother Earth. You're going to be feeling all of that. And the quicker you start to do the work and be dedicated to it, and not be feeling grudging about it or feeling like it's a pain or a burden, the more you take it on with joy and thankfulness and gratefulness. Gratefulness is the most important thing you can do on this journey, is be grateful and learn the fruit of the Spirit, because those will all help you on this journey. My twin started teaching me about these things early on, about learning about the fruit of the Spirit, learning about being thankful, and being kind. All these things are going to help you to heal your chakras more quickly and easily, and transform. And that's when you're going to become this beautiful butterfly that you were always meant to be. And you know what? Your twin is going to be doing it at the same time as you. So don't think that just because you're doing it and you look at their life and you're like, what are they doing now? If they're not like looking on the outside like they're doing it, trust me, they're doing it because you've initiated the process in your life. They have to do it too, because you guys are one. Okay? Don't ever think you guys are separated physically means you're separated on a spiritual level, because that's not true. You're always going to be one, spiritually and physically, eventually, but spiritually for sure, you're always one. So there's no such thing as separation. And that's one of the things you're going to really learn on your journey is if you're doing something to help yourself heal, it's going to automatically be reflected in your twin. So what if I could become what if I could be a butterfly? Would you become one too and fly away with me? Sometimes you got to take a chance on love. Isn't that what we were just saying? If you're shy, if you're scared about falling in love with someone, but yet you're a twin flame, hey, you got to get out of that shyness. You got to get over that real quick ASAP. Because you know what? You are just so full of love that it's going to want to come out of you. It's going to want to reach your twin. It's going to you're going to want it to make your life better. You don't even know how much you have within you, how much love you have, how much love the Creator is pouring into you because you are a twin flame. That is a beautiful thing, to know that you have so much love at your disposal, so much help from angels that are all around you, just really watching you and protecting you, watching over you. You're going to learn that these angels are here to help you on your journey, and you can talk to them. You can pray. You can ask for their help. You can pray directly to your Creator, to Source, to Spirit, to God, Jesus, whoever you feel is your ascended master or leader or Creator. You pray to them and you ask them for guidance, because you really need to understand that love is everything, and God is love, and I truly believe that God is love, and so you have to take a chance on it in order to really experience it in this lifetime. And even when there's no guarantee, there's just a hunch. We don't know for sure who this person is until we start to learn more about it and understand and uncover a lot of the things that we forgot. Like I said, we've lived here before. We've been here before. Our twin, we are since the beginning of time. You've been with the same soulmate, this twin. So you guys came into existence together. So you've been here many times and have had lifetimes together. These are all things that you're going to realize as you start to open your crown chakra and your third eye chakra, because you're going to start to see these things for yourself. And even if you don't see them all at first, you might have tarot readers or people who tell you about your past lives and the Akashic records. So you're going to learn about these things because they're going to be helpful with you healing past life wounds and past life traumas, because those are going to come up too. And all of that is going to be, you're going to be guided to it. So just listen to your angels. When you feel that little nudge or urge to read something or to research something, and you think, oh, what's that in my mind? I don't believe that. Trust your intuition. Go research it. Look it up. Look for answers. Understand what these words mean. Akashic records, past lives, traumas, healing old wounds from your childhood. Do the work. Start doing things that you're going to connect your inner child to. I draw, I color. I started buying crayons, markers, pencils, colored pencils, and a stencil board and a sketch pads and even coloring books, just from the dollar store and other stores like that, just to have and to connect with my inner child. I love color. As you can see, I'm wearing color right now. So I love color. And you're going to start feeling connected to certain colors as your chakras heal too, which is a beautiful thing, Research all of that. Look at as many answers. Look for as many answers as you can about who you are as a spiritual being. You are a spirit having a human experience. And once you start to understand that, you have so much at your disposal when it comes to spiritual awareness. You can call on your angels at any time and they will explain things to you. And you know you're going to be seeing those signs, okay? You're seeing the number signs. I know you are. You're seeing your twin's name everywhere. These are the things that are going to keep making you come back around to who is this person. You're seeing their name, you're noticing, oh, another person that might look like them just happened to walk by you. You might even see them, you might run into them if you guys live in the same city, but some of us are far apart from each other, and so we have to rely on the signs, like the feelings, the intuition, the gut feelings, the little butterfly twitters we have in our stomach, when we hear or their name being said, or if we get a text message from them and we just get those butterflies in our stomach. These are the things that are going to keep you on the search, on the hunt for the answers to who this person is. And it's beautiful because that's your hunch. Those are your signs. Your hunch is your signs to go and keep looking for this person, and keep finding out who they are to you. Because once you do, you're going to be so happy you did. You're going to go through that woo-woo stage. And that's what happened with me. After a month of suffering because I was running from trying to figure out who this person was, I was just kind of watching them, observing them from a distance online, because I didn't want to really know who they were to me because I was scared. So after I started to realize who this person was, and I was all in, I started to communicate with them, text them back, and I went off of that hunch, that initial hunch, and I just trusted it after so long, and it started to really open up my heart and my mind, and started to make me aware of so many things. So we'll go back to this contemplation of a dreamer, contemplations of what I hope this will be. I am a dreamer, and I have been one all my life. I'm a Pisces, so but we dream big. We will sit up here and spend hours fantasizing about what we want and creating little imaginary worlds in our head. So if you're a Pisces, you know what I'm talking about. But these were also the foundations for your twin flame connection. If you didn't know, a lot of the symbols and things that you might have thought about when you were growing up were already things that were connecting you with your twin on a spiritual level, and you didn't even know it. You guys are already connected on the 5D. You've been since you were in existence as spirits. So whatever signs that you see, they're also probably going to be seeing those other signs on their end. Some of the cartoons you guys might have watched as children were the same. You might have been looking at, you might have liked some of the same songs. You might have started to draw at the same time, or like in the case of me and my twin, we started writing music, and singing around the same time. So, these are things that are not just coincidences. These are meant for you to know that this is your twin. When you start finding all these similarities, that's a big sign right there. And then they start to realize too that, hey, this person is my other half. That's a good sign right there. And that's what you hope this is going to be. You hope this is your person that's going to be there and be the one that not necessarily completes you, because you're already complete, but they're going to be your soul person, your true love, your right hand person, your anchor, your best friend. They're going to be all of that for you. It's a beautiful, beautiful experience. You don't want to miss out on this. You don't want to stop midway and stop doing the work and then let it all go. No, you don't want to go with the karmic and try to keep making that work, because it ain't gonna work. Don't even try to force it no more. Once you start knowing who your twin is, you really got to start thinking about letting go of that karmic, because your life is just going to be miserable once you know who your twin flame is, and you don't try to pursue and try to find out if this is going to truly work between you and your twin. You're going to be miserable with that karmic, and that karmic is going to start doing things. It's going to make you irritated and annoyed, because that's how it's supposed to work. They're supposed to help push you towards your twin, and you don't even know that. My karmic, okay, let me tell y'all this. This is unusual, but my karmic told me who my twin flame was before I even knew who my twin flame was. They told me that I was supposed to be with somebody like my twin, and they named him. Okay, how crazy and bizarre is that? For me to have a karmic that's telling me that they've dreamed about me being with someone else. And that's a big sign right there. Okay, it's time for me to get up out of here, because there's something bigger and better waiting for me, you know. That was a sign right there. And then I started seeing number signs all the time. Once my twin contacted me, I was seeing 1111, 222, 333, 444, 5. I saw all of the signs, okay? All the number signs started coming up everywhere. My goodness, I started seeing things on social media, Instagram. They were popping up on my feed, stuff that I had never even thought would come to me, but I wasn't even looking for it. But it would come up on my YouTube feed, on my Instagram, and it started helping me because angels were really guiding me to research this journey. So, listen to your angels, listen to your guides. They're here to help. They're here to help you, to comfort you, even when you're upset with your twin, because there are going to be times when you get mad at your twin, and it's really because you're not understanding what they're going through or what you're going through, because you're not at a full awareness yet. So when you get irritated or annoyed with them, it's because you don't understand, and that's when you just need to delve more into you, into your mind and your heart and spirit and soul. Sit in meditation and start researching more about who you are, so you can connect with them in the 5D, and then ask them questions. If they're not speaking with you, if they start to block you or not communicate with you, there's a reason for that. It's so that you can go inside and look for the answers, because spirit wants you to trust your own intuition when it comes to your twin as well, and learn who you are. Your twin is your biggest teacher. They will teach you more about yourself than anybody else. So learn from them. When they block you or ghost you or don't talk to you, it doesn't mean it's the end at all. I know, because I could not rest until I got back in contact with my twin. I was crying the day that I realized this person was who they meant to me, what they meant to me, and that I could not let this go. I had to find more answers. And so when he told me that I was his one, that's when I was like, wow, okay. So I need to find out what that means to me now. And that means I had to go inside, of myself and find out who I am to myself, so that I can be more, of a partner to him, and, best friend and confidant. You're going to be all of that. You guys are going to grow together in love. Okay. So, I think we kind of wrapped up the song, and I've pretty much described everything here. You're a beautiful person. You're a beautiful soul. You have so much to offer the world and your twin, as well as yourself. Any future children, if you decide to have them, they're going to be important children, because twin flames, if we decide to have children, we're going to have children who are going to be here for a purpose as well. They're star seeds. They are rainbow children. They are, all of the things that you might learn as you go further into this journey. There's a reason why you get together with your twin. And usually it has to do with your mission together, whether that be having children or whether that be teaching children. Maybe you don't have them, but you might want to teach, or, you might want to develop a craft, an art. Maybe you are a musician. Maybe you have the skills that you've been using and you didn't really know it, that you could use it on a bigger scale. Maybe you can read tarot cards. Maybe you're good with crystals. Maybe you're good with, cleansing energies, and you're energy healer. If you have any of those gifts, you need to start putting them into practice while you're healing, because you're going to heal yourself first, then you're going to heal your relationship with your twin, and then you guys are going to heal the world. We're all here to do that. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being the angels that you are. Thank you for loving yourself. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for watching my channel. If you watch my channel, you love me, and I love you too for watching my channel. Thank you so much. Have a blessed evening, day, whatever time zone you're in. I hope this video finds you at a time where you can be at peace. I hope you enjoyed my song. Thank you so much. Please let me know in the comments if you have any more insights into this song in particular. I hope it gives you the courage to share the song with others or listen to it until you get that courage to say more to your twin, reach out to them. And even if they're not responding to you, you can still plant that seed in their mind. You know, maybe you're the one that's chasing them. Maybe you're aware and you know that this is your twin and they don't know yet. Just wait. If it's not happening right now, just wait. They're going to be feeling that itch to find out who you are to them, because I was. I could not rest. I tell you what, I was going every day looking up more about this person, researching this person on the low. That's what your twin is doing. If they are running, believe me, they are researching who you are to them. Their mind is turning. Their wheels are turning. So don't think that they're ignoring you, that they're just not, that they're not thinking about you, because they are. Because I definitely was. And the day that I started to remember who my twin was, I broke down in tears and I contacted them. And that's what happens, you get to the point where, the angels are knocking on your noggin and saying, hey, you know what? Get with the program. So I hope that this helps you all. I love you. Thank you guys so much. Please share my videos. Please like and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye.